In the late 2000s, the trap music scene in Atlanta was booming, and one of its loudest voices came from a charismatic rapper named OJ Da Juiceman. Flashy, energetic, and street certified, OJ was more than just another southern rapper. He was the first artist officially signed under Gucci Mane's 1017 Brick Squad. With his signature ad-libs and catchy hooks, it seemed like OJ was destined to become a household name in hip-hop. But over time, his presence faded from the mainstream, leaving many to ask, what happened to OJ Da Juiceman? Born Otis Williams Jr. in Atlanta, OJ grew up in East Atlanta's tough streets and built a reputation both in the streets and in the booth. His early mixtapes, especially Who Hotter Than Me and the Otha Side of the Trap, caught fire across the South. He linked up with Gucci Mane in the mid-2000s, and their chemistry was undeniable. They often collaborated on tracks, and their street buzz grew thanks to mixtape kingpins like DJ Drama and DJ Holiday. OJ was officially signed to 1017 Brick Squad around 2007-2008, becoming the label's flagship artist. Tracks like Make the Trap Say I featuring Gucci became anthems, getting heavy rotation on BET, MTV Jams, and local radio stations. The single, produced by Zaytoven, highlighted OJ's infectious style and built anticipation for his debut album. In 2009, OJ released his major label debut, The Otha Side of the Trap, through Icey Entertainment and Asylum Records. The album featured guest appearances from Gucci Mane and producers like Lex Luger and Zaytoven. It didn't break into Billboard's top 10, but it reinforced OJ's identity in the trap music world, raw, unfiltered, and deeply rooted in East Atlanta's hustle culture. During this period, OJ was also one of the earliest adopters of the independent hustle model, selling mixtapes out of his trunk and building a loyal street fan base. But despite his underground success, he never fully transitioned into mainstream superstardom the way his peers like Waka Flocka Flame or even Gucci eventually did. OJ's career momentum slowed in 2010 when he was shot 8 times in an attempted robbery outside of an Atlanta studio. Although he survived, the incident caused a temporary halt in his grind. Around the same time, internal shifts were happening in Brick Squad. Gucci Mane began focusing on newer artists like Waka Flocka, and tensions reportedly formed between OJ and the camp, though no major public beef ever surfaced. Another major setback was the music industry's shift away from the DVD mixtape hustle toward digital streaming. Artists like OJ, who were deeply rooted in the street-level marketing approach, struggled to adapt, while he continued to release music, dropping over 20 mixtapes between 2011 and 2020, the visibility wasn't the same. Despite the ups and downs, OJ Da Juiceman never quit music. He remained active in the underground scene, releasing projects like 6 Rings and collaborating with regional artists. He even reconnected with Gucci in the mid-2010s on occasion, but he never officially re-signed to 1017. In recent years, he's maintained a presence on social media and has done interviews reflecting on his career, his independent grind, and his belief in ownership over chasing mainstream validation. OJ's story is a classic case of a pioneer who helped define a sound but never got full credit. His early work with Gucci, Zaytoven, and the Brick Squad family laid the foundation for the trap wave that took over hip-hop in the 2010s. So what really happened to OJ Da Juiceman? He's still out here, grinding, recording, and holding it down for East Atlanta. His rise was meteoric, and while the mainstream may have moved on, his impact remains locked in the DNA of trap music. Whether you remember him for the ad-libs, the iced out chains, or Make the Trap Say I, OJ Da Juiceman's influence on Atlanta hip-hop can't be denied.